Let's take a look at the first Rampage trailer. Hi there my fellow moviegoers, Chris is back here in the movie chair, and earlier today, the very first trailer for Rampage, the movie based on the classic video game, was released, and I would love to take this time right now to watch it with you guys and share my opinion. But before I do, I just want to remind you that if you enjoy my video, please remember to give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel because your support is very important to the success of this channel. Alright guys, let's go ahead and watch this thing, shall we? Okay.
It's weird.
Hey, there's gorillas. Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, well, animals get me.
Animals get me, sure.
I rescued George and he was
Oh, there's George! Oh.
He would have survived on his own.
So I guess they're going with the idea of the animals just being mutated, not like the humans, I guess.
Last night,
Oh.
George was 7 feet and he weighed 500
What's that?
pounds.
Ooh. Huh. Is that like radiation or something?
You're scared. It's okay.
Oh, they're doing sign language.
He's 9 feet, pushing 1,000.
Oh, George getting bigger.
What's happening to my friend?
Are you familiar with genetic editing? Changes will be incredibly
I wonder what that is. I'm curious to see.
Is he the only one?
Oh, you didn't know about the 30?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's Ralph. Awesome. So I guess with George, they're trying to kind of do like Planet of the Apes and give him more of a human quality, maybe.
Hell of a
Not
day,
sure, but
huh?
maybe.
Science experiments falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Having George on that plane is a big mistake.
Of course it is. You never transport giant creatures like that.
I think we'll be all
Especially
right.
on a plane. That's just a disaster waiting to happen. Oh, explosion, yes.
Let's go save the world. It's coming back to me.
That's pretty good. Oh! George going King Kong.
You have to evacuate Chicago.
Oh, it's gonna be in Chicago.
George didn't ask for this. They're gonna put him down.
Well, that's different than LA or New York, at least. This is starting to look a little bit like the video game.
George!
Oh, yeah. George is going ape! Rampage. Oh, there's Lizzie! That's gotta be Lizzie.
I was just thinking, the only thing that's missing right now is a giant.
Yep, there's oh. So she's gonna be a crocodile instead of an iguana. Huh. Oh wait, this isn't over yet? What was the point of that? Okay, so this movie did have kind of like your generic action-adventure kind of vibe to it. Looks like it's going to be pretty CGI heavy just from the way it looked in the trailer, and also from the fact that The Rock has shared pictures of himself on the set where it's pretty much like green screen sound stages. But that was to expect with something like this when you're creating like 60 whatever high monsters in this thing. You know, the Rampage series as a video game, and that's the thing, this is going to be a movie based on a video game. So, knowing that, I've already have it in the back of my head of having very low expectations for this thing just from what we have seen in the past with this. But I gotta say, if you're gonna have a video game turn into a movie, Rampage may be one that could work to a degree, because if you've played the video games like I have, it really doesn't have that deep of a story to it. You know, it's like 3 genetic monsters rampaging through a city and you're controlling the monsters. But there's no backstories or anything like that to it. So knowing that, this movie can actually create a story or a universe without it conflicting too much from the video games. Although, from what it looks like, they did change one aspect from the story in the video games. That being the fact that in the video games, the 3 monsters were actually 3 people that ended up being like genetically mutated, whether to be a giant gorilla, lizard, and wolf. And as for Lizzie the lizard, you know, in the video game she looked like a mutated iguana, and in this movie she's gonna be like an alligator crocodile kind of thing. So that's some things that they have changed about it. But the big $1 million question for this is, how do you make this movie without it just looking like Godzilla or a King Kong movie? Because you got a giant lizard, you got a giant ape, And from what I saw, from what we've seen of George so far, it looks like he's going to look like the King Kong from the Peter Jackson movie. So that's going to be the tricky part. This movie might end up being just kind of like a knockoff of King Kong and Godzilla with a giant werewolf thrown into it. But we'll have to wait and see on that. But I am curious to hear what you guys had to think about this trailer. Did you enjoy it? Are you concerned about it? I would love to hear it down there in the comment sections below, because that is what it is there for. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like. And also subscribe to the channel so that you can stay up to date with all the upcoming trailer reactions that will be happening in the future. And speaking of past trailer reactions, maybe you would like to check out some other ones that I did. Like this one for New Mutants. Well, alright my friends, that is all the time we have for today. I'll be seeing you guys later, and I will save you a movie chair for the next video.